This podcast is brought to you by Bucked Up Energy. Bucked Up is a fitness brand. It has protein powder, creatine, energy drinks, pre-workout, anything that you can have fitness related. They also have equipment, so they have the pull-up gloves, they have weight belts, they have weights. They also have t-shirts, merchandise, basically anything you can think of that would be related to a fitness company. Their quality is outstanding. I have 2 shirts. I have a tank top and I have a t-shirt. Both of them are extremely soft, easy to wash. They're super nice. Their drinks are fantastic. We do not get 20% off of the energy drinks and protein sodas, but don't let that discourage you from buying them. They are still delicious, and they are still worth the money. I've been using their fat cutter, and since the day that I started using their Buck Naked fat cutter supplements, I have lost 17 pounds, and that was only a couple months ago. So it works. I can vouch. And without further ado, let's get into this show.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
Welcome back to the Largely Garbage Podcast. I am Ryan. My co-host Rashid is away from his mic for a second. He might come back any second now. Oh, nope, there he is. So that's RJ. Say hi, RJ.
What's up, guys?
Today we've got an episode that I've been avoiding because this is not a funny episode. And I know on the last post that I put on TikTok, I said that we aren't going to talk about it because we know what happened. I'm not staying quiet anymore. I don't care if I'm like the whole fear of me not getting a job because of what I post on the internet and whatever. I'm too upset to not talk about it. And I want to start this off. I want to tell people, if you don't want to hear our political views, tune into a different episode. This is your warning right now. This may not be the episode for you, because you're going to hear our opinions on certain things. I'm going to turn you up a little bit. You're a little quiet. Sorry. We didn't do a sound check or anything. But this just might not be the episode for you if you don't want to hear our views. Because there's a couple of things in the past couple weeks that have happened that have really been frustrating me. First off, actually, I want to start by saying I genuinely feel bad for Charlie Kirk's family. They have nothing to do with anything that he, like the rhetoric that they were just children and a wife, and they viewed him dying. I also feel bad for everybody that watched it happen live, everybody that was there that is genuinely traumatized. Anything like that is horrifying. But can we stop putting his face next to MLK? Like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
that's fucking crazy, right?
It's
like,
crazy.
what did MLK advocate for? Let's just
Civil rights.
Civil rights, yeah.
Let's go down the list.
Black people being equal to everybody else. That was the main point, was that he wants the government to recognize black people as equal to white people. That, because, the whole separate but equal thing was ended due to the Civil Rights Act, and that was MLK's doing, which Charlie Kirk disagreed with. So let's not put him next to fucking MLK. He wanted black people to be equal. Charlie Kirk openly talked about how black people are not equal to white people. So let's fucking stop. All right? I don't want to shit on a guy that's dead because I didn't give a fuck about him while he was alive. I sure as fuck don't, give a shit now. I'm not going to pretend to like him just because he died. I'm not supporting his death at all. That's not what we do here. That's not something we support. And if we believe that gun violence should stop, it shouldn't be acceptable just because somebody that I don't like died. That's hypocrisy. That's literally the definition of hypocrisy, and that's not me. He was a victim of an epidemic in this country, which is a bad thing. But there was also a school shooting the exact same day in Colorado that didn't get any fucking news coverage at all, and there were 3 children shot. So what the fuck, guys? And then days later, 5 officers in Pennsylvania were shot. 3 were killed. Nothing. No fucking news coverage because people were still talking about Charlie Kirk. And then what pisses me off even more is I don't quite agree with completely shattering the name of a man who was publicly murdered. Okay? I think people that are mourning, let them mourn. People that aren't mourning, shut the fuck up. Just let it pass. It'll go away. It's not going to go away now because people wanted to post a bunch of shit, which isn't shit. It's just clips of Charlie talking and him being a horrible person. And then people are like, no, he wasn't racist. Look at this video. And it's him just talking to a black kid about LeBron versus Michael Jordan. And you're like, what? That doesn't prove that he's not racist. My racist fucking grandpa acknowledges his grandkids. Does that make him not racist? No, it's still fuck that guy. Get the fuck out of here. It pisses me off. Sorry, I'm heated.
No,
I've been holding it in, okay? And the reason that it's coming out now is actually because of Jimmy Kimmel. I'm the most upset about Jimmy Kimmel, actually. The response about Charlie Kirk, not just Charlie Kirk's death. Charlie Kirk's death was odd for me because it was somebody that if he came up on my phone screen when he was alive, I was scrolling past him. Now you can't get away from it. So I have to consume his content now. I didn't want to when he was alive. I sure as fuck don't now. But now you have to because he's dead. And you have to know what he stood for, which what he stood for I don't agree with. But the Jimmy Kimmel thing, we're not political podcasters. We do this for fun and we do this for our own enjoyment, but other people seem to enjoy it, which is a perk of it. But that's not what we do it for. Yeah, we want people to enjoy our podcast. We want people to, consume our content and stuff. But we don't care if people do or don't. We've posted this with 0 viewers. We've posted this with 100 viewers. We don't care. And I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot. Hold on. But Jimmy Kimmel.
Right.
He quite literally didn't even say anything bad about Charlie Kirk. Because if he said something bad about Charlie Kirk on air, I would understand. If he literally is sitting there shitting on a dead man, I would understand why he got taken off the air. But he's saying the MAGA crowd is trying to prove that the shooter was anything but one of them because that's what they were doing. I'm not agreeing that he is one of them. We don't know enough yet. I know that they are coming out with stuff saying that he has left-leaning ideologies. I mean, I don't believe a thing that this government has to say.
Yeah. They also said his entire family is Republican.
Right. But I also have met people who are very left-leaning because their entire family. Yeah. They're like, because their entire family is MAGA and Republican. I can see all of it. I can understand it. But he didn't say anything that was untrue. Because the first thing that came out of people's mouth was the left did this. And I'm like, I didn't do shit. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, what? Don't rope me into this. I didn't do shit. But I
also apparently his Charlie Kirk's followers, some of them at least, were saying that he wouldn't support Jimmy Kimmel being removed.
And he wouldn't have. He was a big constitutionalist.
Right. And that's a direct violation
and
of the
Trump
First Amendment.
in an interview. Trump in an interview on Fox News, the lady said that Charlie Kirk wouldn't have supported the suppression of the First Amendment when he was alive. And he literally said, word for word, I don't think he's saying that now. Are you fucking kidding? That's so much worse than what Jimmy Kimmel said. That's so much worse. It's so much worse. But people don't give a fuck because it doesn't fit. It just doesn't fit what they believe. So they don't give a fuck. But whenever it's what they believe and it fits what they believe, that's when they care about it. So he said anything about Charlie Kirk. And if it was remotely negative, even if it had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk himself, he's off the air, and they're okay with that. But then this fucking Fox News host says that homeless people should be murdered. Involuntary lethal injection. Let's just kill them all. Word for word what he said. And then 3 days later, a homeless encampment in Minnesota was shot up and 8 people were injured. He should be fucking in prison. He should be in prison for what he said. Because he literally, on air, to millions of viewers, incited violence against homeless people. And then a mass event of violence happened to homeless people immediately after he said that. It's his fault. I don't care if people are like, that's a coincidence. It was his fault.
Yeah, if you're literally asking people to do something and they do it, guess what? And you're in a position of power.
But they're gonna do the same thing that they said about the fucking insurrection. They're gonna be like, well, he didn't say go and like break shit. He just said go to the Capitol. We can't go to the Capitol? Like, it's the Capitol. Like, why can't we go to the Capitol?
Right.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. I'm so upset. And I'm not a fucking liberal sissy bitch. Like, I'm not a fucking lefty liberal whatever the fuck.
Hey, bro, you cheat code niggas make me sick. You left, right, up, down, bitch ass niggas. Enough is
Think
enough,
for your
bro.
fucking self.
Yeah, have some logic. Just think. That's
Just
it.
think.
Just think.
Bipartisanship was created to have two parties of opposing sides coming together to create legislation for everyone, no matter what you thought. It would fit. That's what it was created for. And that's not what this is. There is not a Democrat that can get a law passed for the life of them in Congress because they own the House and they own the Senate. And Trump will get mad as fuck if any Republicans vote for a Democratic law. And they know that. They're terrified. They're the fucking sissy bitches. The Republicans on that side are the fucking bitches that are too afraid to do anything because they don't want to get primaried. And before
Clearly
you
this is
come into this
Yeah, go
comment section saying,
I'll come into it.
no. I want to say this before you do. If you're typing something about Obama or Biden right now, jump off a fucking bridge right now. Because and
Obama said rest in peace to Charlie Kirk.
right.
And
Assuming that I love Biden because I hate Trump is stupid, and
is
you're
insane.
stupid for thinking that.
That's ridiculous.
Like, I think for myself. I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I think for myself. If somebody and also I'm well aware that no candidate is going to check all my boxes. There is going to be things that a candidate that I like does that I don't like. It doesn't make me hate them automatically. I'm going to not like what they did. Like, Obama's immigration policies. I didn't love it. But I was also 9 years old when he got voted in. So,
yeah,
not fucking shit I can do about that. But I didn't love his immigration policies either. But when people are like, oh, when Obama did this, it was fine. No, he didn't do this.
No, it wasn't. I don't know if you guys remember, we were children, and I remember this, but people were shitting on Obama every day for something dumb. Constantly, just all the time, just something stupid.
Yeah, but now
they shit on Obama
thinks,
for 3 months about the tie that he wore. That's insane.
Wasn't it a tan suit too?
It was a tan suit.
He looks
yeah.
good in a tan suit. It was a good. That's a good. Hey,
mean,
let's shout out Obama. Shout out Obama's a good looking man.
I think Obama is pretty swagged out.
The thing that I think, here's the thing, because I don't love him as a president. I think that he was a very well-spoken man that brought people together and was very accepting, which is what we need. So I do love him for that. There's obviously some things that he didn't check my boxes with, and that's allowed. I'm not supposed to love everything that this guy does, but he didn't divide this country. He tried his absolute best to unite it, but people in media were fighting that so fucking hard. They had to say something bad. And that's why they come up with the suit stuff or the tie thing or whatever it was, because they can't find anything to talk shit about, so they make shit up.
Yeah,
He was a
I
good
guess it has
man.
been forever.
He was
'cause
a good family man who
his birth certificate.
cared. He just
He
cared.
showed you. He showed you his birth certificate. I would have told y'all to suck my balls.
I
just
literally
hope
would have
you
told
know
y'all to
that.
lick the fucking crust off my asshole if you told to prove your what? Prove what?
To prove
bitch.
what?
Prove
to
what,
who?
bitch?
Yeah, who are you?
But like now we've got a guy who was literally convicted in court of raping E. Jean Carroll. Like there are court documents showing that he did it, and they had DNA evidence of him doing it. But he's running the country, and we're not allowed to say anything bad about him. But we're allowed to say things bad about Obama, who, yeah,
There's
he
so
made
much
some
I wanna
mistakes.
say.
He made some mistakes in his presidency. I'm aware of that. Everything that has happened so far in this administration has been a mistake. There has not been one positive. Not fucking one.
We got 30 million that one time from tariffs.
And where did it go?
You know,
That
You know-
times about 1 million went to ICE because they have a $185 billion budget now. The largest law enforcement agency. It's bigger than any military other than our own. That's where the tariffs went. And a $200 million ballroom in the White House. Something Gavin Newsom said kind of resonates with me. He's like, what makes you think that he's going to allow another election to happen? Who builds a $200 million ballroom in their house and then leaves the house? Rashid, you put a swimming pool in your house and then move out the next day.
Airbnb. you know.
Airbnb? Yeah,
But
no, that's not happening.
If people get to live there for free every 4 years, I'm probably not doing anything to it. You guys know what the renter's paint looks like. That's what's that's what's being placed in the
I mean,
house.
look at the Oval Office. Look at all the shit he's put in there. He turned it into fucking Liberace's mansion. There's so much gold. He's not leaving. He's not gonna. Like, he's not gonna allow it to happen because he even talked about how he thinks it's cool that Zelensky can pause his elections while they're in wartime. He's like, that's kind of cool. And now he's classified Antifa as a terrorist organization when it's literally not even an organization. It's an ideology. Like, and also, when did this is what I want to know, because a lot of like, if I say I am anti-fascist and anti-genocide, now I'm a liberal sissy cuck. Like, why is that a negative thing? Like, why is me being like, yeah, I don't think we should ethnically cleanse people, and they're like, fucking pussy. I'm like, what?
Huh? How did we get here? How
How did we get here? Like, oh yeah, I think Palestine should, like, yeah, and I'm allowed to, and two things can be true at once. I'm allowed to think that Palestine should be free, and I'm allowed to also think that Hamas is bad. Like, I'm not an idiot. Like, yeah, Hamas is terrible. But what's happened so far is worse. Like, this episode was going to be just about white people. Like, we were just going to have an episode about white people. The topic that we picked was just white people. We're going to talk about our favorite white people, you know?
It was just
when the race
note.
war starts, who are you sparing? Oh, Tony Hawk. That's what we were going to do. But I'm upset. And I'm not in interviews for police departments anymore, so I can say what the fuck I want. And you know what? I am going to say what I want because I'm upset, and we are technically in media now. We don't really do much information sharing, but we have done it, so we're technically in media now. Silence my balls, Donald Trump. Fucking cancel these nuts.
You heard him.
Lick my balls, you fucking bitch. 97. He's 97% against me. Should be illegal. Like, we should take away their license. Like, take away this license, you fucking cuck. Little bitch boy. I hate you.
What an episode.
What an episode. We're only 20 minutes in.
Yeah.
What do you feel about Jimmy Kimmel?
Who is one of your favorite? Jimmy Kimmel? How do I feel about Jimmy Kimmel?
Or at least the situation now. I thought he was kind of funny, but I don't watch late night shows.
Yeah.
So. I think
Yeah, I
Jon
thought he was
Stewart's
pretty
better. I like Jon Stewart a lot.
Okay.
He's very funny. But how do you feel about the Jimmy Kimmel situation?
I think it's pretty awful. Not gonna lie. Because I heard the joke and it just,
I mean, it wasn't
I
even
don't
a
get
joke. It just was. It just is. Like what he said is completely true. It wasn't satire. It was just, yeah, everybody's scrambling right now to make sure that the shooter wasn't one of them. And like he could have said both MAGA and the Democrats and liberals are doing the same, because they were doing the same thing. Everybody's like, no, he was Republican, and no, he was liberal, no, he was Republican. Everybody was doing it. He could have said that, but he didn't, because he's a comedian, but he is also a left-leaning comedian, so obviously he's going to do that. I mean, it's fine, but people do that all the time. Like that's what media is. Which is sad that that's what media has come to these days. But I think there was news that his show has been reinstated today, actually, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll fact check that.
I'm doing it right now. To return to the air Tuesday. So yeah.
Okay.
It's coming back. And I was listening to shout out Pod Save America. I was listening to them about it, and they were like, the only way that he can come back and retain his audience or even grow more is to come back tenfold. Like, double the fuck down. Because they were asking him, like, yeah, we'll bring your show back if you donate to Turning Point USA and apologize. But I think he's going to come back, and he's going to, I think he's going to raise hell, which I support. I think he should do it.
Why not?
I think he should come back and make more jokes. I think he should only talk about Trump from now on. I think he should only talk about fucking how dumb fucking Kash Patel is, because he's a fucking dumbass too.
So you're saying he should be radicalized?
Oh, fuck yeah. Like, oh yeah. I mean, late night shows have always been kind of just anti-government in general. Like, if there's a Democratic president in, they're making fun. They made fun of Biden all the time about how old and incompetent he was. They made fun of Obama. Like, that's just what comedy does. Like, there's one thing that we all have in common is we are all under whatever current administration is in place. So they make jokes about it because that's what we all have in common. Usually most people, at least as adults, get news about what happens in the politic world. So the late night hosts, that's what they make jokes about. And gotta say, this administration's providing a lot of material. I want to be a late night host so bad, dude. Like,
I think you could one day.
I want to be threatened. I want to be threatened by like the FCC. I'll tell them to suck my balls.
Well, you'll probably get threatened after this.
I don't give a fuck if people threaten me. Come to my house. Yeah. You won't leave.
Not a good idea.
You will leave in a plastic. You will leave in a Walmart bag. I promise.
Oh, in a Walmart bag is crazy.
You're not even fucking.
You know how much you got to get packed up.
You're not even worth the damn body bag that the government will provide. Yeah. Whatever. Moving on. So, you were gonna ask who my favorite white people are?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who is your favorite white person?
Okay. So this is the end of my rant. I'm sorry, that was a 25-minute long rant, and
it was good. We needed it.
I feel so much better. I'm about halfway down on my margarita, and I feel so much better.
Tell them about your special. Yeah, tell them about what the special thing that happened recently.
Oh my god, it was my 1 year anniversary. It was my 1 year. This is the first and last time I've ever celebrated a 1 year anniversary. I love this woman so much. It doesn't even feel. It feels like it's been a week. Like I feel like I just met her. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Like I have 2 kids, but so I can't. My kids have changed me so much to be the man that I can be for her. I love this woman so much. Like Michaela, mwah, mwah. There is nothing like you. But yeah, we celebrated yesterday. We went to her brother's job, for dinner, and I'm not gonna say anything because our bill was $30. Because he took off a lot, gave us a discount. This is at happy anniversary when he gave us the bill. Dude, we were so excited because me and her are struggling right now with money. So that was a blessing. And then we went out to afterwards, my job, and I'm going to bleep that out. We went...
I was like, they don't really need to know that. You know,
my bad. Fine. We went to my job afterwards. I'm going to bleep that out for sure. Hold on. Let me write that down so I don't forget. 26 minutes. And we drank with my some of the regulars, and we had a good night. We got home. We got a little more drunk than we wanted to. But it was nice. It was fun.
We go. I mean, that's amazing.
It was
first time to a year. Come on.
The first time I've ever made it to a year. I will either bail out if I don't feel it, or it'll crash and burn within 9 months. That's just kind of the routine. We had our first ever argument at dinner, and it was about so we shared a cocktail sampler at the place, and it was like it had like 3 different margaritas, but the thing that it came in was this little rack, and it held these little jars, and they had hooks on the side of it. And I was like, this would be a cool seasoning rack. And she's like, but what seasonings would we put in it? It was white people arguing over seasonings. There's hope in the white community. But we were like, so the middle 3 have to be the ones we use the most. And that's 3 different kinds of Lowry's. Like, so we agreed that it was going to be Lowry's seasoned salt, Lowry's garlic salt, and Lowry's adobo, right? Or the pollo asada, either one. But I was like, on the hooks, it's got to be salt, pepper, and paprika, because we use paprika the most. And she was like, no, paprika's got to go in the big thing because I use so much of it. But I was like, yeah, if you use so much of it, get a shaker of it and just buy giant containers of paprika to refill the shakers. Logistically, that's the most, like, reasonable thing. But she was arguing with me on that. I was like, hey, I know what I'm doing. All right? I've worked in restaurants before. And this was our argument. And we were heated. But then we saw that there was hooks on the other side of it too. So we were like, okay, never mind. And then we settled it. And then we were like, how do people ever get divorced? Just figure it the fuck out. Like,
right.
Just fucking keep arguing and you'll find something. You'll find something that you both missed. But that only that requires 2 emotionally intelligent people though. So, you know.
Right. Because I've never been in a relationship with somebody who like takes an argument and turns it into literal nothing,
like solution,
like turns it into a resolution. Yeah, like actually resolve something. Until
that may just be your
recently.
Choice
but we never really argue.
I mean, I know arguments are coming. We are very aware that we're just like we're just we're very similar, and we just talk things through. She has come to me and said, "Hey, I didn't like this," and I'll say, "Okay, then you'll never see that from me again," and she hasn't. So like, but that's just how. I don't know. That's just how it should be, right? Like, hey, she wasn't comfortable with this, so I'm gonna step up on that department, and now she never has to worry about it again. And I'm pretty sure that's probably why we've lasted this long now, because I show that I can make her comfortable with these issues. Enough about my anniversary. Let's get into white people. It's been
Okay.
a 30-minute
I was gonna
rant
say-
and a 5-minute wholesome thing. So now we can get
Yeah.
into the
Take the
actual
mood up,
topic of
take it
today.
down, touch it.
Who's your favorite white people? What are you talking about? Wait, what the fuck was that?
John Cena is definitely definitely one of my favorite white people.
He's got to be up there for me. Peacekeeper is so funny. Peacemaker? Peacekeeper? What is it?
Peace, nigga.
Well, I don't think that's it.
It's it's a good show. If you ever
It's
have time,
Peacemaker.
go watch
Peacemaker.
Peace, nigga.
It's super funny. It's so funny. It's really good. I watched a little bit of it the other day, and I gotta say, John Cena's gotta be I wouldn't say he's the best actor to come from wrestling, but he is for sure the funniest. Like Dave Bautista is probably the best actor in terms of range when it comes to people who transferred from wrestling to acting, but John Cena is easily the funniest dude that came from wrestling for sure. Like there's nobody close. Dwayne The Rock Johnson can go fuck himself. All right, that guy is not a good actor. I will stand by it to the day that I die. He is a terrible actor, and his movies are bad. There is no good movie that's come from Dwayne The Rock Johnson, except Moana. I was about to end that without saying that. Moana is fantastic. That's it, though.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson is unwatchable.
He is unwatchable. He is the worst when it comes to the one tricks, because there are one tricks that are good, right? The people that basically play the same person in every movie. Unfortunately, Samuel L. Jackson. With the exception of Django. But basically, other than that, he's the same personality in every movie. But he was the same guy in Pulp Fiction that he was in Snakes on a Plane. He's a very one-dimensional actor. And he acts the same as he did in Pulp Fiction, Snakes on a Plane, that he did as Nick Fury in Marvel. It's just I actually don't love him as Nick Fury. I do only see him as Nick Fury. But, Nick Fury in the comic books is a general look, is like a military-looking white dude. He's not a very, crazy prominent character in the comic books. He's kind of more of a side character. You don't see Nick Fury comic books. It's he's a SHIELD agent, or he's in charge of SHIELD. But Samuel L. Jackson just was himself in that. The whole the council has made a decision. I recognize the council has made a decision. I also recognize that it was a stupid ass decision, and I have elected to ignore it. That's just Samuel L. Jackson. That's not a Nick Fury thing. I can't stand one-dimensional actors, but Dwayne The Rock Johnson is the worst of them. He's the worst one-dimensional actor ever. I can't stand the man. John Cena's so good. He's so funny. Everything he's in, he's insanely funny. My favorite white person.
It's true though. John Cena is an amazing person. He should run for president. I'd vote for that.
He shouldn't. I'm so tired.
Yeah, he'd be stressed out. That's true.
No,
And then he'd die from all the pressure.
I want somebody who cares. I don't want a fucking businessman or an actor. I want just a person that cares and that knows politics. I don't hate AOC. I don't hate AOC. I think Zohran Mamdani should run for president, man. The man cares so much. And that's all he's just a ball of care. That's all he is as a human being. He just cares a lot. That's all he does. And he shows it because his entire campaign was him on the streets of New York showing that he cares. I love Zohran Mamdani. I think he should run for president, but I don't think people are going to vote for a Muslim for president, unfortunately. but I think people need to be open to it because he's not gonna. The president can't just. Well, I say that now, but what's happening right now. The president can't just impose Sharia law. Like, that's just not something that's gonna happen. Like, people are so scared of that. Like, people are so scared of Muslim ideals, and Muslim practices being forced upon Americans. It's not going to happen. But we can talk about that on an episode that we have Devin on. Because we plan on having my brother
up here so he can,
Yeah, we plan on having my brother on here to kind of just enlighten us a bit. We know about a lot about Muslim culture, but what we think we know is a fucking decimal.
I'm not even going to pretend to know much. I know what Devin has taught me and what they taught me while I was in UAE and Saudi Arabia.
I know as much as Devin and Saeed has taught me, and then I also did some of my own research just because I didn't know anything about it when Devin converted.
Do some research.
I did a little bit of research, but we're gonna have Devin on here, and we're gonna have a talk with him because he's been wanting to get on, and I've been wanting him on, but you know what? Maybe after this episode, now that we're kind of opening up to the more political side, we might have him on. Even though
should have had him on when I was up there. That would have been perfect.
Oh, that would have been good. Who's my favorite?
Ryan was
white person?
tired.
Who's my favorite white person? Oh, I've got a couple white people.
Okay. Why do you have them? Let them go.
I think so what I've heard from a lot of people is they're like, if you're a white guy and you want to get pumped up, you watch a Larry Bird highlight reel. Fuck that. I don't watch a Larry Bird highlight reel. Because, I mean, he couldn't make it today. He was a great basketball player in the 80s, but he couldn't make it today. Who I watch when I want to get hyped up as a white guy is fucking Rodney Mullen highlights. Like the skateboarder.
Okay.
Dude, because Tony Hawk is cool. I think Tony Hawk is the most impactful, influential person in skateboarding. Hands down. There is no other person that is as impactful. But if you just watch a Rodney Mullen highlight, and you know what, I want to have. We're not going to even show it because we don't have video, but I'm going to send you a video of Rodney Mullen right now, and I am going to. I want to hear your reaction to some of the shit this man does, because he was the basically the flat ground skateboarding king. He just tore up the flat ground game.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the right one, but I sent it to you, but give me a second. Oh, no, it was this. Okay, it wasn't the one that I sent you. It's this next one that I'm sending you. This highlight reel gets me so fucking hyped. And if you guys want to watch it, it's on an account called Legend Rider, and it's the caption on it says, Mullen has remained unmatched for 30 years. The guy is insane. I don't know if he's my favorite white person, but he is my,
he's up there.
He's like people watch Jordan highlights. This is what I watch. Or Vince Carter highlight reel. I watch this guy. I don't know, my favorite white person. Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin?
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Yeah, he didn't really live long enough for us to hate him.
You know what? I want to put this out there too. His son's up there.
His son's pretty cool.
His son is cool. His son cares so much about animals, and he shows it. And he's just a carbon copy of his dad. He doesn't change a thing, and that's very, very nice.
Whatever happened to Bindi? Or were you too young for Bindi? Maybe you were too young.
Who?
Bindi?
Who?
His daughter? Isn't that her name? Bindi? Yeah, her name was Bindi. Yeah.
Oh, I have no idea. Never...
She had her own show. Yeah, maybe you were too young.
I think I was too young.
Yeah.
Bill Nye, honorable mention for favorite.
Okay.
Bill Nye, probably that's up there for sure.
Bill Nye's cool.
Ooh, excuse me. Probably. Gotta say, I'm gonna say my honorable mentions: Ryan Reynolds,
Chris Evans
for sure. No. Never mind.
Evans.
I love Chris Evans, but like,
I put him above Ryan Reynolds. Is one of your favorite white people,
and it's not even because of Deadpool. I loved him in The Proposal. His Proposal's a classic, like a classic comedy. I love The Proposal, and shout out Sandra Bullock too. She can be up there.
What is she?
She is
ambiguous. But is she white? Sandra Bullock is white.
Is she white? She might.
I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on. Let me look it up live. Hold on. Sandra. I can't type. I'm fucking drinking. Hold on. Ethnicity.
Don't you have to go to dinner with your parents?
They're driving.
Okay.
German, English, Irish, Swiss, and French. So she is the whitest person alive. There is no white.
Yeah, she's straight up white. Okay.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, she's cool.
Okay.
I don't know if she's one of my favorites.
You know what? If you told me she was Hispanic, I wouldn't be surprised.
Fuck you, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen. Oh, fucking Tom Brady. Tom Brady's got to be up there.
Haley
right?
Steinfeld. That's probably one of my favorite white people.
Is she white?
But
is she completely white?
She's married to Josh Allen. I'm pretty sure she's completely white.
Hold on, I'm looking it up right now.
Everybody's ambiguous these days, you know.
Haley Steinfeld is Jewish, Black, and Filipino.
What? Wait,
she's your least favorite race. That's crazy.
That's not true.
No,
that is not.
No, don't fucking start. Okay, listen, podcast. This is an exclusive. This is a largely garbage podcast exclusive. This man hates Filipino. I'm Filipino, and he came up with his own.
Well, I can't.
Slur.
I don't want to say.
No. He came up with his own slur for Filipino. Don't sit here and say don't be
slur?
all holy or the. He called
Save
me a
the
floppy,
slur.
bro. He called me a floppy.
I've never said that.
That is not true. This man has hated Filipino. I have a Filipino family, a proud Filipino family. Like,
yeah, and I love them.
You love my family, but you have openly talked about how much you hate Filipinos, and don't you sit here and fucking gaslight me and lie to me. I hate you.
I don't know what
you're
talking
fucking
about.
Start. He hates Filipinos. He hates them.
You're clearly drunk. What are you talking about?
Listen.
What are you talking about?
Listen to what he's saying.
I always
and you've
wanted
heard it from
to be with a Filipino woman.
No, he hasn't. He literally
all
yesterday.
They do is break my heart.
Yesterday, he talked about I'll sleep with him, but I'm not gonna date him. He said it.
That's crazy.
I hate this man.
Insane.
I hate him so much.
That is insane.
I can't stand him. Okay. Oh, now that you know Haley Steinfeld's Filipino, she's not a fucking 10 anymore, huh?
What are you I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about. I love Haley Steinfeld.
You're shockingly good at gaslighting.
I actually have no idea what you're talking about.
You're shockingly good at gaslighting, and it makes me really
But
upset.
no, Haley Steinfeld is definitely on top. She's top 3 for me.
Oh, but okay, if we're talking about that.
But John Cena is
number one. Number one
is
white person.
John
No,
Cena.
number one white person for me. Kat Dennings.
Okay.
It's Kat Dennings.
Oh, Kat Dennings is your number 1? Why?
It is Kat Dennings.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Because of her titties? That's it?
What?
This man is drunk. We're going to go ahead and end the
No, I'm
the
not
man
drunk.
is thinking about titties.
wait.
And
Let me
racism.
Hold on. What's her ethnicity?
Who, Kat Dennings?
Yeah.
You think she?
She's Russian Jewish. Interesting.
Okay.
But yeah, Kat Dennings for sure. That's my number one.
Just tell me why she's your number one.
So my second is probably
okay.
You know what? I love Harry Styles.
Okay.
He is the most and however you feel about Harry Styles, how he dresses, whatever it is, that is the most confident man on the planet. There is no more confident. I have so much respect for that. He's
True.
up there for sure.
Robert Patterson is pretty cool.
It's Pattinson.
I think. Is that his name? Pattinson?
Yeah.
I hate. I was gonna say I hate British people, but that's not true.
That's not true. I do like British. British people are funny.
Tom Holland is up there. There we go.
Tom
Tom Holland is
Holland's
my
really
number
good.
2. And then Haley Steinfeld is my number 3.
He's a great Spider-Man for sure. I do like Andrew Garfield better, but he's also British.
Andrew Garfield is up there though. He's an honorable mention for me.
He
But
did,
top 3.
He did produce one of my favorite movies of all time, is Hacksaw Ridge. So
He produced that?
not produce it. He was in it. Like I meant like he was like like he not
I was
produced
like,
it.
yo.
Sorry, no.
Andrew.
By produce I meant like created. Not
Okay.
sorry. But he is my favorite he does have my favorite movie. So he's probably up there for sure. Shout out Tony Hawk, honorable mention. Any of the skateboarders that have ever appeared in Skate or any of the Tony Hawk games, you're up there too.
Mac Miller, you will always have a place.
Mac Miller, for sure.
You're above number 1. We're not going to list you. You're just amazing. Who was that?
That was my mother.
Hi, Mom.
Who's a good white person? Who's a good white person? Who's a good white person?
What the fuck? All right, guys. This has been... oh, man.
I don't know. What is Angelina Jolie?
She has to be looked up for surely.
Yeah, she's
For
kind of
sure.
ambiguous. Her name is Angelina. She's got to be Hispanic, isn't she?
That's racist.
Is it?
But
Angelina.
yeah, like she was born in LA, if that means anything. But
Her ethnicity is Slavic and German. Oh.
She's
Again,
white.
one of the whitest people you've ever seen.
yeah.
Slavic,
Yeah, Angelina
German,
Jolie is
French,
like-
Canadian, Dutch, Polish. Yeah. Yeah. She's up
I
there.
looked up a list of top white people, and Lawrence Fishburne is up here. Crazy.
Isn't that the black dude with the lazy eye?
No,
Who's Lawrence Fishburne?
Lawrence Fishburne is Morpheus. Is that his name, Morpheus?
Yeah, that is not
I
a
don't
white
know.
person.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Okay, top 10 white people. We'll look it up. That's not right. Why? Oh, okay, my fucking whatever my internet browser is, it won't let me start on Google. Hold on, I'm on fucking Bing. Hold on. Top
Are you
10 white people. The fucking AI. There's no objective
AI 's-
top 10 white people.
Yeah,
And then it says like Albert Einstein. Like fucking
yeah.
get out of here.
It gave me a Quora, and it's just like, who is the most important white person of all time? And somebody said Alexander the Great. The fuck did he do? What did he do for you?
Yeah, I see what you're saying on Quora. The Alexander the Great, Julius Caesar,
Julius Caesar?
Christopher
What are you talking
Columbus.
about?
Bro.
Constantine the Great?
Who the fuck is
Nigga
that?
didn't even get mentioned in history books. Christopher Columbus? I guess.
I'm looking at a TikTok that says top 5 white people. Hold on, let me see the end of
Fucking
this.
Isaac Newton. Isaac Newton. You know what? Isaac Newton.
Okay, so this guy's list has
You were probably racist. But
Don
you're cool.
Gorsk. Who the fuck is Don Gorsk? He said Drake. What the fuck? This is Michael Jackson.
Yeah, Michael Jackson's up there, bro. Michael Jackson #1.
Hold
I'm
on.
moving
Who the
everybody.
fuck is Don Gorsk? I'm gonna look that up. He's the guy,
Look at
the
him.
world record holder known as the ultimate Big Mac fan. He's eaten
Big
over
Mac fan, what the
34,000 hamburgers.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I've probably eaten more than that. So fuck this guy. He's
Nah,
not special.
fuck this guy. I don't know. 34,000's a lot.
I
There's only-
gotta be honest,
there's
bro.
only
When I was in
365
college,
days
I
in a year.
probably ate 30,000.
That's insane. Do you know how many a day
is
that
insane.
is?
Yeah, that's too many. I didn't eat 30,000. I lied. But I'm sure over a lifetime, I've eaten 30,000.
I just realized that the OBS is gonna pick up the TikTok sound that I was just playing.
Oh damn, we're gonna get copyrighted, y'all.
No, it's not a copyrighted sound. It's just a fucking
okay.
goofy ass music. Oh my god. Okay. So I said Bill Nye, Steve Irwin. We said John Cena. We got to build an actual top 5. Oh, Joey Chestnut's got to be up there, right? Joey Chestnut's that's an all-time great for us, for sure. It's the only that's the only like athlete we've got other than Tom Brady that we can put at the top 10 of athletes of all time, you know.
Why? Why Joey Chestnut?
Why not Joey Chestnut? What are you, racist or something?
Okay.
I think it's time. I think it's time. I got to stop.
Yeah, bro. You
We
have
started
to be
off with a
stopped
political
eventually.
rant when I was sober, and now we're talking about how Joey Chestnut swallowing wieners is the best athlete of all time. So we gotta go.
Nobody said that.
I
Let's
did.
go ahead and I hope you guys appreciated this episode. It was exciting though. We took you up and down. And
It's
on a
very,
roller coaster.
it's very far and few that we get a episode that we can actually like have something we're passionate about. I'm just so upset. I don't recognize my country anymore, and I'm getting mad that I stopped recognizing it. If you looked at quotes from this administration, you'd think, and you didn't know who said it, and you were like, who was this? You would think it was like a foreign dictator. Like, that's just what it is. So I'm upset and I'm angry and I want to talk about it. So I did. And I talked about it. I talked to him about it. I talked to Rashid about it before we started recording, and I was like, I don't want to do this because I don't want to piss anybody off. And you were like, fuck it. Fuck
Did say
people.
fuck
If people who get
Yeah,
pissed
say
off,
what you want.
if you get pissed off, let us know. Email me. Send
Yeah,
Ryan
so I
hate
can tell
mail.
you, fuck you.
No,
Yeah,
send
send
Ryan
Ryan
hate
hate
mail.
mail.
We've been
Yeah.
begging for it. He's
Please.
been begging for you to send Ryan
You guys
hate
are
mail.
fucking quiet, bro. Pussy.
Pussy. Anyways, shout out Bucked Up for sponsoring this podcast. Hopefully you still sponsor the podcast after listening to this episode.
Yeah.
And
Thank you. We love you.
you know, use code TRASH1 for 20% off your all purchases other than energy drinks and protein sodas.
Share and download. It's
Share
free.
and download. Download is how we kind of figure out our statistics. You can download it and then undownload it right away. Don't care
Yeah,
how
just
you
download
do it. Leave a comment. Send an email at largelygarbagepod@gmail.com. We don't care how you give us our feedback. Just give us some so we know what we're looking at and know we know what we're doing. And as always,
Stay trash.
oh wait, wrong one. Sorry.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.